Welcome back to Dyllin with Age of Wonders 4, where we continue the journey of Braegir and the Anointed Orcs in episode 10. Don't let your enemies just run away. Murder them if you get the chance. There we go. I would say in terms of hit points, I did maybe a little bit better than the AI. I'm not sure exactly. But hey, we cleared the Ancient Wonder. So the slavers are gone, and the surviving captives flock around you appreciatively, yet anxiously. From amidst the captives, a townsman of the Anointed Orcs steps forward and bows deeply. "We are civilians under the protection of Bastion," he says. "We were ambushed on the roads near this castle and brought here. What do you plan to do with us, Braegir, Steel Shatterer?" They anxiously await their fate. So, no matter what, we're going to get 305 production in Orc's Light, which is going to finish that mana obelisk, and we're going to use the remainder of the production probably on the Masonic Hall, most likely. So we could capture the civilians ourselves, which would intimidate Bastion. They would be unhappy with us. We'd gain 1 population, and we'd be a little bit evil. Or we could just release them. We'd gain some relationships with Bastion, which is a decent choice. Alternatively, we would lose 5 turns of draft in our city, making us unable to recruit units. It would make us a little good. That's a lot of turns of building. That's like 2 units that I could build. I don't think that's a very good choice. I think in this case, we're just going to let them go. Braegir does prefer to be good. However, we are a little too early in the game to be losing 5 turns of unit production. Alright. Let's see. I cannot reach the friendly territory in this turn, so we're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna head northeast. I should be able to get seafaring now, right? Alright, yes. And then our scout is gonna jump into the water. Good deal. Mr. Blint is sending some of his forces back. Let's send this scout further west into the water. Although I was thinking about going into the underground before, wasn't I? But I'd have to trespass through his lands, so that's not a big deal. We're gonna do some more prospecting with this scout, of course. And then Inferno Puppy, you sir can just stand nearby. We'll wait. We ordered our northern scout to begin moving back towards us. We're gonna bring this army further south to help reinforce our main stack. Finished producing the mana obelisk and Orc's Light, which gives us more mana per turn. I think we're going to do the Masonic Hall next. If we start building the Masonic Hall, these quarries, oh, they're done. To boost it, I'll have to build 3 farms, though. True. Oh, I can build a 3rd farm now. So let's build it in the east over here. So that gives us a little bit more territory that we can heal in on the east, because we have some on the west, and that will boost the Masonic Hall, so we can get even more production. We'll be able to finish it in 1 turn. I think after that what we want to do is build a mine, because we're running a little low on gold. I could actually hurry the production of this Masonic Hall. I think that would actually be a good deal. Let's do that. So now we're up to 117 production, and that's the most powerful building for production, but there is 1 workers guild that we could build. However, we're only allowed 1 guild per city, so you only get to put it in 1 spot. So every guild that you build, you want to think very carefully where you want to place it. Of course, you could dismantle it later on and build it in a different city. Roller leveled up. Let's take a look and see what we'd like to give him. Oh, he could get Mending Touch right now because of our Tome, so we could heal somebody directly. But I do think that Endurance Training straight up is probably the way to go. So let's give him Endurance Training, which will give all of our non-hero units in his army plus 15 hit points and 2 status resistance. Before that, let's actually just see, like this Anvil Guard here currently has 86 because he's got some medals. Once we do this, he'll be even higher. He'll be over 100, he should be. Nah, he'll be like 90 something, I think. Let's see, right there. And now he is over 100 actually, 101 hit points. That's fantastic. Okay, spell ready. Awaken tools. We could get more production in draft in exchange for some city stability. Let's take a look at our city. We have 20 city stability. And we would still be stable. We'd still be getting a little bit of extra production food in draft. Let's go ahead and cast Awaken Tools on Orc's So now we're up to 138 production as well as 52 draft. We almost doubled the amount of draft we're getting per turn. That's really impressive. We got the remains of Rania the Scout as well. So as you kill enemy heroes or you lose your own heroes sometimes, you get their remains. And right now we're not making any money off this remains, but let's see if she has any equipment that we'd like to get. So we could sell her remains, which seems a little funky, to get her leather armor, her heavy crossbow, and her white horse. I'm not too concerned about any of these things. I'm just going to keep her remains in our crypt, and eventually we're going to build some buildings that allow us to get mana and things like that from her body, which is a little fucked up, but hey, it is what it is. Okay there, Mr. Blint. You've literally built on my borders. So, I kind of understand this. Yeah, that's not good. I kind of understand this, building on my borders, because I did build right on top of his underground entrance, basically. However, let's see, what would happen if we did this? We'd get more Imperium. I think we're going to go to war. I did not expect to go to war in turn 13, but that's not that uncommon in this game. He would probably kill... No, I can concentrate my forces and force him to come to me. He's going to try to go back home, it looks like. And he's got another stack underground. I've got plenty of troops all around this area. If I step our army right here, let's move him right there. So the reinforcement range of this unit does include that tile right there. So let's step right here. Let's bring you right here. And then now he can move. I want to catch him off guard. He's going to keep going home. Let's kill him on the next turn. We have our war justification for as long as we want, as long as we don't get rid of, as long as we don't sell those grievances, we'll be able to declare war on him. And we haven't met anybody else at the moment, so no one else is going to be upset. Hartfield might be upset, but they already hate us anyway, so who cares? So let's do a little bit of scouting real quick. Hey, check this out, there's some unguarded loot. Let's move that direction. If I remember right, there was some loot over here, potentially. Ooh, hello. We did meet somebody. Mashar the Radiant. She's good aligned. She's focused on the Order affinity. She is a authoritarian diplomat. So she believes in high civic order. She likes empires with a single race. That's a little messed up. She's racist. She likes stronger militaries, so she respects you if you have a military stronger than her. She doesn't like empires that have good relationships with free cities, and she doesn't like empires that have many alliances. So yeah, I'm not sure how we're going to get along with this person. I'm not going to send her a welcome gift, because I do not care. She aims to make peace, but yeah, goodbye. So she's in the southwest somewhere. Chances are that she's explored a lot of the... Is this guarded? Yeah, it is guarded, right? Yeah. A lot of the loot in the oceans already. So we might not get much in the west over here. Mr. Northern Scout, please do come home. We're going to see if we can't reinforce everything. What? Why is that by itself? It's not guarding anything. It must be a quest. Yeah, it's a quest. Let's prospect a little bit more. Get everything we possibly can. Got some more gold. We built another anvil guard that we're going to send further south to help reinforce. Can I hurry this mint yet? No, not yet. But I do want to start working on some more units. I think in this case what I'd like to get is probably maybe another arbalist. I'm going to take a look at our unit composition real quick. Yeah, so I've looked at our armies. I think that the Arbalest is the best choice in this instance. I could get a Steel Shaper, but I'm not very impressed by Steel Shapers, to be honest. Hartfield has sent a war party. Ah. So a hostile army from Hartfield, the eastern NPC city, has been sent to raid our domain. It's going to take some time for them to reach us. I'm not... Have they reached us? Where is it? Oh, he crossed through our land. Did I get actual grievances for crossing my land? Oh, I did get grievances, even though he went through my land completely without any issues. If you go through a city, state, or a free city's land, and you don't remain in their land on their turn, you don't get penalized for it as far as I can tell, but it looks like other rulers do get penalized. So what we're going to do is going to end turn, and then we're going to attack him on the next turn. We're going to ambush him. Oh my god, you already built a city. Oh, we're not going to get to ambush him. That's okay. We're just going to siege him pretty much immediately. So we have the Harbingers of Misfortune. A distraught member of the Anointed Orcs Council requests an urgent meeting. Terrible news, my Earthshaper. Our scouts have reported sightings of an army of watchers roaming our land. Our forebears told legends of these creatures that they are bringers of death, and that seeing such a creature heralds 77 years of bad luck. We must drive it away immediately to prevent unrest in our cities. The Anointed Orcs will panic when they notice that watchers are nearby. Quickly, we must dispatch them. Yeah, of course. Let's see. Well, what are the options here? So I could accept the quest. We're going to get city stability in our race once we finish it, and a mystery bonus. Or we could gain knowledge per turn. All of our free cities of our race would lose relationships with us for a little while. And then all of our cities would lose 17 city stability. I think we're going to take care of the Watchers. Blunt captured more of my claimed provinces. So this also aggravates me because he's trying to get the Guardian Tree. Yeah, we're going to war. Not this turn, but next turn probably. Let's follow up with the Inferno Puppy. Let's consolidate our armies together. So we got 2 full stacks ready to go. Mr. Northern Scout, let's see what we would like to do with you. Oh, I actually missed some prospecting right there. Let's send you that direction. We have another Arbalest ready to go. Let's send you further to the south. Let's bring the Scout further south as well. Might as well have a unit to reinforce. Let's grab this loot. We got some gold, good deal. There's units here, right? Yes. Let's see if we can't grab that loot as well. Move on, move on. Sweet, it is unguarded. And then Western Scout. Yes, we're gonna get this loot. Good deal. Let's continue on moving northwest. I'd like to see what's over there. So production and Stoneforge. What do we want to call this city? Let's think about it. Let's actually call this city Molegrave. We're gonna bury the moles in there. I think the best thing that you can start with in this particular city is probably going to be a workshop, just because we need more production and draft. So let's start with that. For building a unit, I'm not sure if we should build a unit right here. Let's see if we have any gold left over from... Let's see if we have any gold left over after we set orders in Orcslight. Let's build another Arbalest in Orcslight. Let's go ahead and let's hurry the production of the mint so we get that gold as soon as we possibly can. The mint has a side effect of improving the gold production of the mine, which is of course very nice. I think now what we want to do is we want to build a blacksmith to improve our draft further. Alternatively, we could think about building a builder's quarters, which gives us even more production and +5 production for every adjacent quarry, which is these quarries right here. So we could replace the farm, lose 5 food in exchange for getting even more production, so we can build more of everything. I think in this case that's a good choice, but the blacksmith is also straight up just a good choice as well. We can get that done in 2 turns. Let's do it right now. Do I want to attract production in the city? I'm not sure. Let's think about it. I don't think I want to get any of these skills at the moment. I don't want roads. I don't need any of these skills. I think that getting the improved population in Orcs Light would be understandable. 54. 54. Or we can attract population in Mulgrave and improve that city. So let's do that. The first thing I would like to do would probably be not necessarily a farm, but definitely production, because I like to get buildings up as soon as possible. So let's build a quarry on this iron deposit. That'll extend our friendly territory further northeast, a little bit closer to Stoneroot. And then would I like you to build a unit Mulgrave? I don't think I would in this case, but we are about to go to war. So it might be advisable to go ahead and build something. So let's build an ammo guard. Good deal. We acquired Arcanium ore from who? From Bastion. Yeah, from Bastion. So now we have hurrying units is 25% cheaper. Somebody has offered to join us. So when you get a new city, you can grab a new hero. You could also recruit a hero at any point in time. It just costs you more money. Unfortunately, we can't afford any of these things, so we gotta wait. I would definitely be getting a new hero as soon as I can. We got vassalage with the free city of Bastion, so now we get even more income from them, and we actually basically own them. We've been invaded by Blint again. It's not a big deal. Alright, let's move on to the next turn. So Blint's moving northeast. He should be open to getting attacked right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to siege his city pretty soon. We meet a new person. We meet Necromancer Gloom Hooknail. He doesn't like us very much. He's a sinister spy in his personality. He likes empires that break treaties, empires that are weaker than him in terms of economy. He does not like empires that have stronger research than him, and he doesn't like empires that trade. I don't think we can give him anything either. We cannot reach his city this turn. No, we can reach his city this turn, actually. In that case, we are going to declare war upon him. So, you settled near me. I understand why you settled near me, just because, you know, you don't have much space under here to expand, but it's time to die. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to siege his city, force him to come towards us. Declare justified war. We're going to get plus relations with other rulers, plus relations with our vassals, and more global base income. This is a majorly justified war, so we get extra bonuses on top of everything. So here we go. Oh, he's unhappy. You shouldn't have settled near me, buddy. You should have stayed underground. Let's begin the siege. 2 turns. Do I want to do any siege projects? I don't think so. I could harass the defenders for some gold. I think that's advisable in this case. So I can't change siege projects after the first turn, but I don't need to. Let's keep our armies close together. Let's actually offer a bit of a wall to him so that he can't go around us very easily. Although he could just slip straight past right here. Alright, alright. We're gonna have to deal with those watchers later. Stand right there. Let's see. Let's come up a little bit more north right here. Not much to see, not much to see. Let's get this loot. And let's take a quick look at what kind of units Mashara has. So she has high culture units. She has Sun Priests, which do healing, and they awaken the units. That gives them various special abilities. The high units tend to be weaker on average, but they can be buffed quite significantly. Let's put you right here, and then we're going to take a look underground, see what's there. We finished researching the chaplain, which is fantastic. We definitely want chaplains in our armies. So let's think about what research we'd like to get. Wrath of the Faithful is interesting once we have more faithful units, but we don't yet have very many faithful units. Convent is a city structure that gives us plus 5 mana and plus 5 knowledge for each city stability above unstable, which is very nice. And Faithful Whispers increases our allegiance with a target city 30% faster. I think the big choice in this case is Convent, because we definitely need more mana and more knowledge. We got Fireforged Stone from somebody. Oh, hey. Our vassal's doing some work. Now we get units cost 20% less draft. We have some spells that we can start casting. I hope you enjoyed Age of Wonders 4 following Braegir and I as we lead the Anointed Orcs into the future. If you like this video, why not give it a like? And if you'd like to see more, you can always subscribe. Feel free to let me know how you thought the video went in the comments below, or what you thought of my moves. I'll see you later in episode 11.